well, two other items, and we'll move on. I'll turn some time over to Don. We have an opportunity, a couple opportunities actually, to help create a food supply, at least for Idaho, and other states should be able to follow. But we have some wholesale, and we've talked about this before, but we have some wholesaler food suppliers that are willing actually to distribute to different locations and basically give the members, if you will, or those who have united under people's rights, give them access to purchase food wholesale. We're working on that. We're thinking we might automate some of that. But what we're mostly concerned about is having our food supply cut off because we will not comply or because of other things that are coming down the pike. And so we want to preempt that, and our effort is in that. And so just keep that in the back of your mind, let you know that that is happening. We're working on that, and we hope to make it so that really everybody that is in reasonable areas will be able to benefit and access that. I want to tell you a story about what happened today. I did post it, but my daughter went down to Wells Fargo today to withdraw some money, and she went into the Wells Fargo and they kicked her out because she didn't have a mask. And she says, well, I need to make a withdrawal. And now the Emmet Wells Fargo here does not have a drive-up window. And she did go to, after she was kicked out, she went to the ATM, but she was not able to get enough for what she needed. They had a limit on it, a daily limit. And so she is insisting that they somehow accommodate her because she needs to make this transaction with this withdrawal. And they would not. They simply said, if you are not going to wear a mask, that we will not do any transactions with you. And I had a similar issue, and my wife has had similar, and I'm sure many people have had similar issues. Well, she came home. She's been 18 for like 10 days. And she came home, and she was frustrated, and she felt violated because, it's her money, and she can't get it now. And she's like, wait a minute, is this like normal, Dad? Is this normal? And I'm like, no, it's not normal. She goes, it's my money. Like, I worked hard for that money. It's mine, and I can't get it now. And I said, you know what, you're right. And I go, basically, there's no difference in that and theft. Yeah. And so I called the sheriff. And I said, Sheriff, I'm going to go down there, and I am going to take care of this issue. And he's all, wait. He goes, we'll go down there, and we'll take care of the issue. And so he did. So they dispatched 2 officers down there. They were awesome, actually. Shook hands with us, weren't afraid of us, didn't have masks. They kind of voiced their opinion about some things, but I'll keep that to myself, which I really enjoyed and liked. And then they went into the bank and basically demand that there was a transaction that took place. And both my daughter and my wife drained their accounts to zero. And then she was able to do what she has to do, and we went down the road to Clareton Credit Union, who actually requires that you remove your mask because it's a security issue. And let me end with one point, and then I'll give you the floor. I want to say to everybody that's listening, and hopefully, I'm sure there's thousands of people listening, and there's hundreds of people in this room. We must not do business with those who do not value liberty. Yeah. We must not. Because that is the message that must be said. It must be sent. We will not do business with you if you are going to infringe upon our rights. Because this is the new way that they are going to tyrannize us. Yep. This is the prophetic in Revelations where they say that you will not be able to buy or sell. Yep. right? This is how it will be done. And we must stand against it and ensure that it does not happen to us, and that we preempt and find ways to continue to have our food supply, continue to have our goods distributed to us. Okay, comment here. If you want to